Hey, Bob Desmond here. It's Wednesday, August 26th, 2026. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I just turned the air conditioner on in the workshop, brought the guitar outside here from inside the house. Temperature in the workshop right now is 86.4 degrees with a 41% RH. I'm more worried about the RH than I am about the temperature. Okay, so I have a little time today. We're celebrating my wife's 70th birthday tonight. We're going out to dinner. But I have a couple of hours that I can work before we do that. And I decided, instead of working on the other guitar, the spruce guitar, I decided to scrape the top bindings on the cedar guitar instead, just to move this one forward a little bit. So what I'm doing at the moment here is I'm just taking some sandpaper and filing my nails down here. We were away on a cruise and I didn't do any nail work while I was away, and they've grown over the last week. So I just want to knock them down a little bit here. Anyway, I'm gonna move right into this. Let's see here. I'm going to choose one of these 3 scrapers and see how it's cutting. This feels pretty good. I've chosen a slightly different camera angle than yesterday's on the spruce guitar, so you can see it maybe a little bit closer. And I'm not being aggressive with my scraping. I'm being careful with it. You know, I've made it this far without screwing up the guitar. I don't want to aggressively scrape and haphazardly scrape. Forgive me, I have my wife and I both caught a flu bug the last couple of days of the cruise. I think my wife got it and gave it to me, and then I gave it to one of our friends who was also on the cruise. It's interesting, the difference in sound scraping this guitar versus scraping the spruce. The scraping sound is different on this guitar than it is on the spruce one. Okay, like yesterday, I'm going to take a chisel and carefully work this area, which I call the pocket. I don't like the way this is chiseling. Luckily, I didn't mess it up there, but it's I think I'd be better off scraping this. Let me try the other one. seems to be the wrong direction to chisel the rosewood. However, this is the direction that I like to work, so I'll proceed slowly here. Get that out of the way so you can see a little bit. Can still go a little further here. I'm using my finger to tell me how much further to chisel. It's a very sharp chisel, but I don't like, right now I'm going into the neck a little bit. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna hit that with a vacuum. It's interesting with my eyesight now. I'm definitely at a disadvantage visually. I don't see like I used to see. So I'm relying on my sense of touch. And at the time I'm doing this, my nose is dripping because my head's angled down. So forgive me for the pauses. Now, with the cedar top being softer, I'm actually going to work slower and more carefully. And it might look like a lack of experience to some, but it's not. It's just, I've learned from the past where to work slow, and right here is one of those areas. I'm still a little high there, but that's fine. I'm going to try the other side of this scraper. They're both sharp. Remember, you got to get this stuff out of the way because it will dent your top if you trap it under the scraper like a big pile of it. for the fun of it, I'm going to try a different scraper. This one is not as stiff. Now, before I French polish, I meant to mention this yesterday, but after I scrape these bindings down flush with the top, and after I scrape them flush with the sides, before I French polish, and after I do my sanding, the last thing I'll do before I French polish is round this top edge over. And I don't just do it a little bit, I do it quite a bit so that it's comfortable on your arm. I don't use arm rests, although I'm certainly not opposed to them. I'm getting close here now. Okay, that's getting very close. Let me see how this works on this. Feels good. Different sound this cedar top makes when I'm scraping. It's a more kind of a woodsy sound, almost more of a raw sound. And I'm feeling it, both sides, okay, and I'm connecting with this right now. I'm mentally making a picture in my mind. I am not in a hurry. Every stroke I take, I'm trying to pay attention. Now, as I start getting close, you can definitely feel it. And of course, there will be telltale signs of finish scraping off when I'm actually up against the cedar top. The closer I get, the more careful I am. I like to get the shavings out of the way. I'm getting very close here. And the goal at this point is just to remove the binding and the purfling. I'm not trying to remove the top. Now these guitars with a thicker top are going to have a higher pitch. So they're not going to come out in G. They're going to come out in B flat, maybe A. They're going to come out higher than G when you tap them and listen to the note. Okay, time out for a wiping of the nose. I'm at the stage of this cruise cold where my nose is running. Okay, I'm going to wipe this scraper on my towel around my waist. I'm going to try a different scraper here, right in here. Oh yeah. Let's see how the other side is. Yes and no on that scraper. Let me go back to the one before. I like this one better. Now you'll see I'm starting to hit some wood here. That's fine. But my intention isn't to remove wood there. It's just part of the scraping process to get it flush. You can see I'm very close here now. You can start to see the shellac is getting scraped off. I like the feel of this scraper. Feeling it. It's pretty good. That's better. Okay. So this side is pretty good right now. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to work on this other side here. And I'm just about down to the wood here. Let me go. Okay. Slightly high. You can see right here, it's just a little off. There we go. So the idea here is I'm only taking off what I have to. I'm not making an effort to remove wood. I should say I'm not making an effort to remove cedar wood. Feeling it? I'm pulling with the grain. I'm not going against it. I'm working with it because I don't want to tear it. I'm cutting slowly but consistently. And my thumb, my fingers are telling me my progress. A little more here. Yep. That's a good example of how a little piece of scraped wood can put a mark in the top if you drag it under the scraper. And that's why I keep brushing it out of the way. Okay, well, I'm looking at very detailed stuff that you probably can't see from the camera angle. But I think I'm about there. A little bit here. That's better. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. No need to go further on that. Now, just for the heck of it, from that camera angle, I just want to show you what I just removed. Obviously, I'm not getting it all because I'm just picking it up with my hand. Some of it went on the floor. But you can see how much wood that scraper just took off. Quite a bit of wood, and there's more that I can't pick it all up, but that's quite a bit right there. So the next thing I'm going to do is flip the guitar around the entire form, and I'm going to scrape from here all the way down. You can't see it's out of frame, but I'm going to scrape the bottom part of this beyond this. Okay? So that's it. Bob out. This is the Cedar top Desmond. And I love making cedar guitars. I've never made a bad cedar guitar. They always sound wonderful. I think spruce is still my favorite, but cedar is just always a pleasure to work with, other than the fact that it's ridiculously soft. Okay? But you can see just how much wood I just scraped off. Okay, Bob out.